to be fun, and we are super excited to honor them this evening. Our first speaker tonight is number 0, David Lindell. David is the son of Jeremy and Joy Lindell. David's favorite thing about being a Moorhead Spud is going to other sporting events with his friends. His favorite subject in school is world history. David plans to attend college after his high school graduation and is currently undecided about where. Thank you, David, for all you've done for Moorhead boys basketball. We wish you the best of luck. Jake's favorite thing about being a Moorhead Spud is the support that you get from the Moorhead community. His favorite subject in school is history class. After high school graduation, Jake will be attending the University of North Dakota, where he will be studying finance. Thank you, Jake, for all you've done for Moorhead boys basketball. We wish you the best of luck. Our last senior tonight is number 44, Riley Swenson.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Hey, good evening, Spud fans. We're here at the Moorhead Spud Gym. My name is Carl Stumo with my partner in crime.
Howdy ho, Dan Aldburn speaking here. I'm sitting behind Carl in this wonderful, beautiful Moorhead Gymnasium. Take it away, Carl.
It's a good night. It's senior night here for the Spuds. We're celebrating 7 seniors who have been part of the program for years and years. And we're welcoming in our guest this evening, the Detroit Lakers.
I feel like a senior in a whole different way, Carl.
We are seniors.
We are.
The old guys.
Got my first discount last week, and I feel a little bit bad.
Well, I think it's going to be a good night. The Lakers come in with a 6-2 overall record. They've got wins over some pretty solid teams: Fergus, Thief River, Crosby. A couple wins over Staples, Motley. So they are in just these 8 games. They've beat some good competition. Spuds come into the contest tonight 4-7 overall. Just recently, some wins against Fargo North and South, but also dropped a pair to Brainerd last week. So I think it's going to be a good back and forth game. Both teams have some momentum, and they're obviously tonight we're going to start on the Spud side. We'll start the seniors, so that'll be a exciting way to be able to send them off. This isn't our last senior night or senior home game. We've got a couple more home games coming up, and we'll be able to cover those to watch the Spuds. But I think it'll be a good tilt tonight. Obviously, we'll need to the Spuds will need to get going with their good shooting from the perimeter, and then the way they mix it up, top, inside, and outside. With outside shooting and then dump it down into the perimeter. It seems like that's been something that has helped them be successful so far this year.
Absolutely, and it's going to be a great battle. It's always a great rivalry with Detroit Lakers coming into town. At least we're not on a hockey rink. We don't expect any fish being thrown out onto the ice here this evening. It's going to be going down to the wire, I believe.
Yeah. In terms of the Spuds scoring, Spuds are led by Brady Walthall. He's averaging just under 20 points a game here, 19.8 points a game. And then right behind him at 12 points a game, Trey Feeney, and then also a solid rebounder there for the Spuds. Senior Belinda Alamati averaging 10.5 points a game, and then younger brother of the Wallflowers, are maybe by a couple minutes younger, Blake Walthall averaging 9.5 points per game for the Spuds.
Do you know that Blake is younger than Brady? Is that a fact?
You know, I just went with a guess.
Oh,
there.
you did there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could probably ask Jenny. She's, I think she was there. So.
She was present in the room. Heard rumors. Yes.
I think she was there. It'll be fun to watch the Lakers. They've got a couple solid scorers. Zach Oisted, he is one of their top scorers, 16.5 points a game. Nate Seahawk, we're going to say that tonight, that name a number of times.
That is a
Seahawk.
fun name to say.
That's right.
It's going to be fun.
He's at about 14 points per game, and then Tobin, Matthew Tobin, averages about 10 points per game. So it'll be interesting to see how the game starts. As always, we'll go through that feeling out process where we figure out if this is going to be a back and forth track meet or a half-court game.
That's right, and being at senior night, I think the kids are going to have a little bit more enthusiasm maybe. You know, in the last 2 games, they've actually played pretty impressive. They jumped out into a good lead that we hadn't seen the rest of the season. And being at senior night, I think most of the people are walking in here going, wow. And, you know, Carl, I think tonight we have to be like wahoo because it's senior night.
It is wahoo senior night. I agree. Yeah, we're going to have starting lineups here in just a bit. We can't. There's 7 seniors, and you can't start them all. You know, so I think we're going to have to go back and forth.
Is that a new rule this year?
I've heard that.
Oh.
I think it's time for the national anthem. So if you're here or at home, please stand, remove your hats, face the flag as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. All right, we are ready for starting lineups. For DL, starting at a guard, 00, Nate Seahawk. Next is Matthew Tabkin, number 3, 6'1" senior. Next up, 5'11" junior Caden Yelamini, number 14. Number 24, Christian Solberg, junior, 5'9", starting at a forward. And then starting at a post, number 55, 6'6" senior Zach Oisted. Your starting 5 tonight: Seahawk, Tobkin, Yelanimi, Solberg, and Oisted. And for your Spuds tonight, your seniors, are going to be starting tonight. Pretty fun for these seniors tonight. Starting at a guard, number 0, David Lindell, guard, 6'1" senior. Next is Belinda Lamati, 6'1" senior, playing guard number 2. Third guard position, number 4, Blake Walthall, 6 foot senior. Then a fun start tonight wearing number 42, forward center, 6'4" senior Jake Tilkey. And finally tonight at the post position, number 44, Riley Swenson, 6'4" senior. Great to see Riley and all the seniors playing tonight. I'm sure we'll get both Trey and Brady Walthall off the bench pretty quickly, as they generally get quite a bit of playing time. So, Dan, I'm convinced this is going to be a good ball game tonight.
You color me excited. I want to get this thing rolling. I want to see what kind of battle we're going to have.
Oysted, obviously 6'6", number 55 there. He's a big dude. He's not spindly.
Yeah, can you look at him?
Yeah, he's a good-sized kid. So he's going to, I'm sure, take up some space in the block, do some damage rebounding, and keep the Spuds honest on the boards.
Well, that's what I like to see.
Putting Belinda Alamati to jump center. Oof, yeah, you're one of your guards.
Yeah.
But he got up there. So we'll begin the game here with the Lakers on the offensive side. Moving it around, it dumps it right away down into Oysted. Well, he's up for 2 points and foul. I believe Riley got that one. So pretty obvious. Did I get the call wrong?
Yeah,
Dan?
I think that was, give me just.
Yeah, it's good.
Tilkey got that one.
Tilkey got that one. So pretty obvious they're going to dump it down into Oysted as one of their first options. Bonus shot is off the mark, tipped out of bounds by the Lakers. It'll come back to the Spuds as they move into the front court and set up their offense. Lindell with the handles at the front, swings it to the near side to Belinda Amati, drives a baseline, strong up move, and no good. Rebounded there by Tilkey.
There you go, making up
How about
for it.
that?
Way to go, Tilkey, get in there. Let's see a battle going on.
Jake Tilkey with the first 2 points, exciting for the Spuds tonight. Way to go, Jake. Topkin in, up off high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by David Lindell. Brings it into the front court there. Loses the handle, turns it over. Lakers go on the offense. Seahawk dumps it off to Tobkin, and that is another 2-point basket for the Lakers. Belinda Almati, far side, hands it off to David Lindell. Top of the key for Riley Swenson, and then down to Blake Walthall. Spuds moving it around, dump it down into Tilkey. Baseline 3-point attempt by Blake Walthall is good.
Sunshine and rainbows right away from Blake Walthall. Love to see that on the start of the game.
Starts early, up 5-4. Spuds over the Lakers on your Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. 3-point attempt there by Seahawk, no good. Rebounded by Swenson.
In and out. Saw that happen to the Wolves the other night.
Right.
Never fun to see that.
Spuds dump it down into Tilkey again, and he's fouled there by Oysted. Belinda Almati triggers it out to Jake Tilkey, and he's up for 2 more.
I like what I'm seeing here. Feed the big man underneath.
Good work,
Let
Jake.
him get the work done.
All right, Lakers bring it into the front court. Seahawk in the near wing here. Move it around the top of the key. Seahawk looking for an opportunity. Hands it off to 14, Yelenimi.
Attaboy. Get in there.
Back down to Oysted. He looks for an opportunity off the board, up and good. So that one's going to be there tonight.
Yeah, strong going to the basket of Oysted. It's going to be a battle down there.
7-6 Spuds over the Lakers. Blake had a thought there for a 3-pointer, passed it up. Here comes Alamati, jumping right-hand shot, no good, just short off the iron. Rebound by Oysted. Lakers moving around the perimeter. Long 3-point attempt by Tobkin. No good. Spuds is bringing up on offense. Ball fall in the backcourt. Baseline corner near side. Riley Swenson into Jake Tilkey, who's feeling it tonight.
Well, he's playing like a young man possessed.
He is.
I like seeing what I'm seeing.
6 points out of Tilkey's 3 for 3. Wake this kid up.
Pinch me, am I dreaming, Carl?
Seahawk for a three-pointer. No good, off the mark. Rebound by Swenson. The Diesel pushes it up.
That's what you like.
How about that? Tilkey passes it to Swenson.
A big man feeding the big man. Here, have a spoonful of Cheerios.
We got a post party going on here.
I'd like to see what we're seeing.
All right, Lakers bring it up on offense. Again, dump it down into Oisted, but Tilkey's there to tip it away. Oh, that was Swenson, excuse me. David Lindell on the feed from half court, and he puts it up for 2 and good.
Spuds are playing with a lot of emotion here on senior night. Jumping up to that lead, and we'll pick a pocket.
Belinda Almaty with the pick, hands it off to David Lindell, and the Lakers are going to need a timeout. It is 15-6, Spuds over the Lakers with 14:02. Quick timeout here on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We're back out of the timeout. A hot start by the Spuds here in the Moorhead gym tonight. 15-6 Spuds over the Lakers.
Yeah, I think the DL coach just had to calm the boys down a little bit.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I agree.
Get back over your fishing hole and grab a little bit of control here.
Right. Seahawk brings it up. Tipped out of bounds by David Lindell. Good contingency here tonight. A Laker fans made it over on a little bit of a snowy night on Highway 10. Maybe some more at home listening to the game. Good to have you along. Seahawk on the far wing. Couldn't find an option down low. Still looking for Oisted. Tipped out of bounds there by Blake.
Yeah, I like what Coach Gilbertson's doing right now. This starting five is kind of feeling it right now. Keep them together.
Mm-hmm. All right, Lakers have it back in again. Seahawk on the far corner there. Ball here now on the near side with Solberg. Dumps it again into Oisted. He's looking for a shot. Tipped away there by David Lindell. Spuds move it into the front court. He goes up for a layup. No good there. Defended pretty well by DL. Oisted with the rebound. And the Lakers will take it up in transition. Solberg dumps it down into Oisted, and he's fouled there by Jake Tilkey, his first. Two more seniors in for the Spuds tonight. Trey Feeney and Brady Walthall will come in for David Lindell and Jake Tilkey.
A round of applause for the two seniors stepping out.
That's right.
Did a hell of a job. Can I say that? I just did.
That'll be your last time.
I'm all done.
Lakers dumped it into Oisted there for a quick, easy 2. Moorhead back with a three-pointer by Blake Walthall. 18-8, 10-point spread here for the Spuds. 12:44 left in the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard.
And Blake's getting those peekaboo threes going right away.
Seahawk for a three-pointer, just short. Gets his own rebound up to Solberg. Two-point attempt there by Oisted, no good. Should have mentioned Clay Perkins is in for the Lakers. There's a three-pointer by Brady Walthall, no good. Seahawk brings it up. Three-point attempt there by Clay Perkins is good. 18-11 Spuds over the Lakers. Alamati out top, creating some space. Backdoor cut from Riley Swenson hits Belendel Amati in the backdoor cut. That looked pretty easy for him.
Yeah, Lakers are caught on their heels on that one. Our rotation got him out of whack. He's going for that.
Seahawk three-pointer attempt is off the mark. Blake Walthall with the rebound, pushes it up into the Spud front court, finds Trey Feeney breaking down the lane, kicks it out to Riley Swenson for a three-point attempt. No good, just short. Rebounded by the Lakers. That's Yelenimi. Out to Seahawk at the top of the key. Tried to get it to Oisted there, just lost the handle, and Belinda Alamati comes up with it. Pushes it up court to Brady Walthall, and the Spuds find a three-point attempt there by Belinda Alamati.
Spuds are not afraid to shoot tonight. They're kind of taking the opportunities when they're there, and they're showing the confidence, that's for sure.
Lakers are giving them a little space beyond the perimeter, so I wouldn't doubt that you'll see Coach get on that a little bit. Yelenimi again dumps it down into Clay Perkins, turned it over. Spuds pick it up, move into the front court. Belinda Alamati with another three-point attempt. That falls short. Oisted with the rebound up to Seahawk. 2-point good basket.
Good fast break there. I do think Belinda's shot was tipped a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Good defense there by the Lakers.
Spuds push it back up into the front court. Belin looking for an option down to Swenson. Not open. Guarded there well by Oisted. Trey Feeney at the top of the key. Over to Blake. Baseline. Tipped out of bounds there by the Lakers, and the ball will remain with the Spuds. In for the Spuds, number 10, Makai Elmore, junior, and number 40, Adam Jenkins, sophomore, 6'7" post. Feeney triggers it in to Makai Elmore, and the Spuds will set up their offensive attack. Backdoor cut to Brady Walthall. Looks like he was fouled there. I don't know if it was before the shot or after.
I think he pointed to the ground before the shot. Yeah, we have a nice little battle here now with Jenkins in there, Oisted. You know, Jenkins has been facing a lot of big men down low, and he's making great adjustments, but still, there's just a pure weight they have to deal with.
Yep, Oisted's a solid,
he is
solid
a big
player.
boy.
Trey Feeney up with a shot, no good.
Aggressive.
Rebounded there by Oisted. Tries to kick it off of
Smart
the
play
Spuds.
by Oisted there.
Yep. Adam Jenkins tipped out of bounds by Adam. I don't think he just came off his leg there. All right, Lakers move up. That's number 4, Elias Glagey brings it up. All the way in the near court here for Yelenimi. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Blake Walthall. Quick pushes it up in transition to brother Brady. He feeds it down into Adam Jenkins. Top of the key, Blake Walthall. Three-point attempt is just off. Rebounded by Trey Feeney. Up and good. 2-point basket's good, and the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot the bonus.
Mr. Southpaw on the right side of the basket was able to swoop that in there. Not even a hint of hesitation, really.
No,
he got that ball. He's going back.
We say this regularly, but he's got all the physical skills to be able to go up strong and go to the hole.
And yet, I think he's a painter. I'm not sure, actually. I thought I heard that.
Is that a song?
Yeah. Trey is a painter. Yes, I've heard that. Top 60.
All right, Lakers bring it up in the front court. Glagey pushes it off to Seahawk. 2-point attempt, up and good.
I love that pass. That was a great feed.
Good little drop.
Yeah,
25-15, Spuds over the Lakers. 10-point lead. Lindell drops it down into Adam Jenkins, who then feeds it back to Lindell. He goes up for a shot and is fouled in the act.
You know, you got to say on both sides of the court, they're moving it fast. There isn't a lot of, like, let's pass it around, let's think about this. They're trying to get at it. They're going at the hoop. That's my assessment anyway, Carl.
No, I think
right
that's
back
right.
at you.
Good ball movement on both sides of the ball.
You got to love good ball movement.
Lindell with the bonus. Or, excuse me, first of 2 is good. Solberg checks in for the Lakers. Replaces Yelenimi. Good win by the JV of the Spuds tonight. I think it was about a 30-point spread. Good to see them continuing to do well.
Ooh.
Shot is missed
What's
there.
the call? What's the call?
Adam Jenkins goes up for the rebound, gets a great rebound, goes in and gets fouled in. Like he got fouled before the shot, so the Spuds take it out of bounds.
I usually don't get the call when I just run into a brick wall.
Mackay triggers it in to Trey Feeney. Looking for Brady Walthall, and the Spuds will set it up. Looks like they're going to try to dump it down into Adam. He wasn't there. Seahawks got good defensive position on Adam. Elmore brings it up, swings it to the far side to David Lindell, who finds Trey Feeney down on the block. Head up against Oisted. Wasn't there. Tipped out of bounds by number 4, Glagey, and the Spuds will keep it on their offensive side. Feeney into Mackay Elmore, swings it over near side to Brady Walthall. Drive down the lane, guarded there by Seahawk, and then just a quick little pop runner, 2-point basket, 28-15, Spuds over the Lakers.
You don't expect that. That's a little trickery.
Yeah, that was a sneaky little quick release. Lakers in the front court. Solberg swings it over to Seahawk. Down to Glagey. Again, the Solberg at the top, guarded by Brady Walthall. Seahawk far side to Elias Glagey. 3-point shots too long. Ultimately touched there on its way out by Oisted, so the Spuds will take over control. 8:13 left here in the first half of play. On Spuds TV, you're watching Spuds TV, sponsored by Muscatel Subaru in Moorhead. Brady Walthall with a 3-point attempt just off the mark. Rebounded by Seahawk from the Lakers, and he'll move it into the front court, guarded by Lindell. That's Solberg here on the near side. Perimeter extended. David Lindell went for the steal there, just missed it. Seahawk with a long 3, no good. Rebounded by Adam Jenkins over to Trey Feeney. Moorhead's put it in the front court. Blake's thinking about a shot. Rocker back and forth. Finds David Lindell out on the far perimeter for a 3-pointer attempt. No good. Lakers pick it up on offense. Solberg on the near side, guarded by Mackay Elmore. Tobkin, guarded by Elmore. Oh, we got a travel call there. I thought maybe it might be a call on Jenkins, but it was straight travel. I think Adam had position. Lindell and Swenson in for the Spuds. Glenda Almaty will bring it up, the senior. Alamati uses the pick by Riley Swenson, sneaks in a left-hand layup there, just a little short, rebounded by Oisted. Solberg brings it up. Wow, David Lindell playing really tight man-to-man defense there.
He's feeling it.
Working hard.
He's feeling,
Ultimately, yep, I think he was getting a little too close.
I think they could have called a foul on him 2 moves ago. Maybe not that one. That was great defense by Lindell.
Yep, as my old basketball coach would say, on him like a cheap pair of corduroys. Oh, terrible, isn't it?
So you mean itchy?
I don't know what it was. Just missed 3-point attempt by Seahawk, but then he gets the steal as the Spuds were pushing it into the front court, and he'll bring it back for the Lakers. 28-15 Spuds over the Lakers, 6:32 left on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. They dump it down in there to Clay Perkins, who couldn't find the handle. Spuds pick up the loose ball, give it to David Lindell for a layup, 2-point basket.
Oisted did his best there, but it was 3-on-1.
Yeah. Lakers going to take a timeout here with 6:20 left in the first half. We'll be back after this.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Gymnasium, 6:20 left in the first half. Lakers are going to bring it up with Seahawk. Brady Walthall on the defend there. Solberg, top of the key. Yelenimi. Oisted way out. Perimeter extended. He was looking for a backdoor cut there by Seahawk and just missed him.
I think we're seeing a little bit of frustration right here. I think the coach just has to calm down, play their game.
Agreed. Tipped out of bounds there by Solberg. Spuds will remain in possession. Yeah, I'm not going to be surprised if Lakers come back here to narrow the gap. They haven't dumped it down into Oisted as much as they did the first couple minutes of the contest. I think they'll probably move back to that. David Lindell out at the top. Riley Swenson moves to the top of the key. Backdoor cutters. Belendel Amati with a pass over to Riley Swenson. Three-pointer attempt, just a little long. Rebounded by Oisted. Seahawk brings it across the timeline, guarded there by Trey. Near side to Solberg, baseline to Seahawk. Just happened to step
Nice
out of
move.
bounds.
No call.
The ref
He
just
did step out of bounds.
Yeah, he
I
did. The
missed
ref
that.
was right there on top of it, and I think the heel stepped out of bounds. Brady Walthall in for the Spuds, takes over. Blake is in for Brady.
There you go. That's
Trey.
too bad. That was a good move by Seahawk on that.
Yeah. Left-hand side. Belen driving down the lane. Stops, hit Feeney for a three-point attempt. Just short, rebounded by Oisted. Long pass ahead. Trey Feeney steps in like a cornerback on the football team and picks it off up to the front court to Riley Swenson. He tried to sneak it in on the baseline to Trey, and there
With
were two
a
Lakers there.
Hint of a telegraph on that
Yeah, I think they saw that one coming.
one. But Deso is still smart, buddy. It was all right.
Belendel Amati triggers it in for the Spuds into Trey Feeney. Little pull-up jumper halfway down the lane. Kiss off the glass for two. 32-15. Spuds over the Lakers.
I heard Trey call it off the glass.
All right. Seahawk, top of the key. Swings it down to the baseline. Oisted at the free throw line. Lakers doing their best to create some offense and separation for some shooting. This is a two-point basket attempt there by Clay Perkins. No good. Rebounded by David Lindell, who's going to push it up. He can see a seam. Right-hand layup, no good. No foul. Ball comes back for the Lakers. Yelenimi near side to Solberg. Three-point attempt up, no good. Rebounded there by David Lindell. He tried to tip it to Trey Feeney, and then it went out of bounds, but the Spuds will take over possession on that one. It looked like that one was out on the Spuds, but
That's right.
I'm 100 yards away from the play.
Yeah, they got Barracuda back into the lineup.
Number 40,
Number
Adam
40.
Jenkins. All right, Jenkins at the top of the key. Far side to David Lindell. Alamati, quick move down the right-hand side, up
Nice
for a
one.
two-point layup and a foul.
You can see about the free throw line, Belinda was going in. He's going to take it on.
Yep.
Nice
Good
work.
Good confidence, strong player. Fouls on Tobkin. That's his second personal. Lakers with 6 team fouls. Next one, the Spuds are going to the bonus. Foul shot is up and good. Brady Walthall checks in for Trey Feeney. Spuds will hit the road this Friday. They'll go down to face the St. Michael Albertville. What are they, the Trojans, Dan? I should know, I don't.
I'd love to take a guess, but I'm going to stay away from that one.
So they'll have a busy week, Tuesday and Friday game, and STMA always good. But they're focused on playing defense against the Lakers here tonight. They turn it over. Brady Walthall picks up the loose ball in for a right-hand layup, 35-15, 37-15, Spuds over the Lakers on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard on Spuds TV, sponsored by Muscatel Subaru Moorhead. Three-point attempt there, no good. Tipped out of bounds by the Spuds. The ball will stay with the Lakers.
I think the Lakers just have to calm down now. They're putting up a lot of shots. They need to set up their offense. They need to try to get back into this game here. Because it won't take much to get the energy back into their teammates.
And that's the way they're going to do it. Dump it
Yeah.
into Oisted. We've already mentioned this. He's got a couple pounds on Adam Jenkins. So I think the more they feed the big man down on the post, they're going to have some opportunities for points and rebounds. Blake Walthall got his pocket picked there by Solberg. ball comes back to the Lakers. Solberg drives it into the front court, out to Seahawk at the top of the key, guarded by Brady Walthall. Tobkin, far corner, guarded there by Lindell. Nice spinning move. Tobkin just had it halfway down and it just wouldn't fall. Blake Walthall pushes it into the front court, dumps it off to Adam Jenkins, who just couldn't keep the handle.
A little butter on the ball.
Yelanimi drives it coast to coast, and he makes the basket and the foul. He'll go to the line. Good strong move there by Yelanimi. $18-point differential here. Number 23, Perkins, in for the Lakers. He'll take over for Oisted.
We got Tilke and we got Elmore going back in.
Yeah, good to see Jake in for a few more minutes. He hasn't played a whole lot this year, but it's good to see him tonight.
He's feeling it. Get him in there.
Yeah. Feeney in replaces Alamati. First bonus shot up for Yelamini is a little long. Rebounded by the Spuds, and Makai Elmore will bring it up court. Oh, he drives, handoff to Trey Feeney, who is accompanying him up the lane, up for two.
I'd like to say Makai planned that. Found himself in an opportunity to just pass the line to his teammate.
Fortuitous handoff there, I think. 39-19, 20-point lead for the Spuds tonight. Ooh, got a reaching foul there by, was it Makai or Blake?
Found on Blake. Okay. Got 2 minutes left and a half, and it won't take much for DL to get back into this game. A lot of game left.
I agree. The spread is 20 now, so it gets a little harder. Solberg in with a nice running layup. Just happened to wedge it in there. Spuds will take it over. Yeah, the differential's getting a little far here for them to come back, but I do think just given the talent, and they've got some size and athleticism, they'll compete, I think, a little bit more than they are now. Spuds work it into the front court. Blake Walthall drives the baseline. Guarded there tightly by Solberg. Shot no good. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Blake's first shot up and halfway down, rattles out. Second shot up and good. Lakers bring it in. Solberg runs the point. Guarded there by Elmore. It's good to see the Spuds working so hard on their man-to-man defense. That is solid work. Seahawk goes up for a right-hand layup. He's ultimately fouled there by Tilke. I think that's his second.
I think that's his third.
Is it his third?
It might be.
You were good.
Yeah, that's number 3.
That was my guess.
Nah, that's all right.
He'll be replaced by Riley Swenson.
And that's all right, Jake. Play aggressive. Senior night. Go after it.
It's doing great. Jake was a member of that Spud football team this fall. Had so much success. And it was noted in the beginning there. We heard he's off to UND in the next fall. He'll be studying finance. Smart kid. Good family. All right. Seahawk for the free throws. Good. 40-21. Spuds over the Lakers. Makai Elmore, strong driving right-hand layup. 42-21.
I think he had his eyes closed going through the lane there. He's just going for the hoop.
Yeah, Elmore's fearless. Seahawk for the Lakers, looking for a release and an outlet. There's Solberg, three-point attempt. Short, rebounded by Blake. Walthall guarded there tightly by Solberg. Swenson to Elmore to Brady. Brady swings down the lane, kicks it out to Riley Swenson. Spuds work it around. Makai was left for a wide open three, almost had to take it. No good. Lakers move it into the front court. Bit of a blocking foul there by Brady.
That was a block and a push and a shove.
Playing some physical ball here in the end of the first half. That'll bring Glagey back in, replacing Tobkin. Seahawk at the line. Shot is up and good. He'll take one more. Second of two free throws also up and good. 42-23 Spuds over the Lakers. The last 40 seconds of the first half here. Riley Swenson was begging for it down on the block. He was wide open, got the ball, turned around, two-point basket is good. Seahawk brings it up for the Lakers, guarded there by Mekhi Elmore, and Seahawk just had the push off. You're never going to get away with that.
Mekhi must take average 2 charges a game.
I agree.
mean, he just has a talent to be right in the right spot at the right time.
He had 2 or 3 last time.
Yeah, he really did. He goes, I would love for somebody to knock me on my butt. So this is what I'm going to do tonight.
All right, 10 seconds left. Looks like the Spuds will either just
I think they're going for a last shot, I would think.
run out the clock, or they're going to look for
Mekhi
a
gets
last
it
three-point
all the way in.
basket. Kicks it out to Blake Walthall. Up and no good.
Put up, Mekhi.
Mekhi gets the rebound, and he got a shot off, but it just didn't go. So at the end of the first half, Spuds 44, Lakers 23 on your Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. You're watching Spuds TV, sponsored by Muscatel Subaru Moorhead. We'll be back after the half.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
home for Boss Snowplows is Perks Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
All right, we're back. A minute left in the halftime break here. Spuds over the Lakers, 44-23. You're watching Spuds TV, sponsored by Muscatel Subaru Moorhead. Dan, you may be shocked. You may be shocked, but I was visiting.
Shock me, Carl.
I was visiting with the Detroit Lakes contingency here.
Doesn't seem like something you do at all.
Exactly. And I did find out that the Lakers are coming back tonight after a 10-day break in quarantine.
Oh. Is that so?
They've had 2 canceled games.
Carl, that's halfway interesting.
So I think partly what we're seeing here tonight in the gap of the score is a Laker team that's really trying to get its legs under itself again. And, you know, I also kind of recognizing that in the JV game, the first 5-7 minutes of the JV game were pretty competitive, and then you could tell the Lakers got some tired legs, I think, because they haven't been running the floor as much in the last 10 days.
I noticed it right before the end of the half. They seemed just kind of wore out. And
right.
You know, is it emotion or is it just physicalness? And probably a little bit of both.
Yeah,
but
it
sure explains a little bit.
Right, I was glad someone shared that with me because I was assuming just on the basis of some of their wins that the Lakers would be able to battle back here.
Yeah, well, it'd be interesting the game plan here, how they're going to battle back here in the second half. See what kind of game plan the coach is laying down.
All right, Seahawk brings it up to begin the second half. Lakers in the offensive court. Solberg finds Seahawk on the baseline. 3-pointer attempt is good. So Lakers come out of the halftime and fire quickly with a 3-pointer. Spuds in the front offensive side of the court. Lindell thought about a 3, decided against it, swings it over to Belinda Elamati, and then the baseline to Riley Swenson. Tilke started again the second half, the senior. Good to see him working down on the block. Oisted's defending him well. Again, Spuds move it around the perimeter. Swenson drops it down into Tilke, just a little strong off the backboard. And the Lakers move into the front court.
I think he was expecting Oisted to put up more of a battle, and he just let him shoot it.
I think you're right. 3-point attempt, no good by Seahawk. Spuds will take it over. We're going to need somebody to take it out of bounds, though.
You know, it's one of those rules of the game. You have to have a guy to throw it in.
I think Riley was excited to move into the front court, and he forgot he needed to take the ball out of bounds. All right. Tilke, top of the key. Finds a backdoor cutter there to Blake Walthall. Just couldn't find the handle. Lakers pick it over, but Tilke runs the court well for a big man.
He ran like the wind on that. Did you see it? Jake
Good to see him. And
Lindell had position, but the ball was a little slow coming down.
Yeah. 44-26 Spuds over the Lakers. And the Lakers will set it up. Oisted was thinking about a backdoor cut there. Decided against it. Tobkin over to Solberg. Oisted tried to find Seahawk, and it was tipped out of bounds there by Blake Walthall. Solberg triggers it in, or he was about to. There he goes, finds Tobkin. Yalamini was going to pass it, got tipped away, got the ball back again, driving down the lane, layup no good. Belinda Almaty with the rebound, driving it up the right-hand far side. He turns it over. Solberg takes it back, a little bit of a runner, and it's up and good. 44-28, Spuds over the Lakers, 15-48 in the second half. Spuds on the offensive side of the court. Blake Walthall with a 3-point attempt just off the mark, rebounded there by Yalamini. Solberg on the far side was trying to tip it over to Seahawk, and Belinda Almaty got in there, and it eventually did go off Seahawk, so the Spuds will take over.
Yeah, and Lindell's being a grade A pain in the butt on the defense right now, frustrating the dribblers. Good job.
Feeney Elmore and Adam Jenkins in for the Spuds. Mackay brings it up. High post pick there by Adam Jenkins. Mackay couldn't find a shot, so he'll kick it back out. Now he goes down into the block. Backdoor cut by Trey Feeney, couldn't finish. Oisted with the rebound. Again, David Lindell playing inspired man-to-man defense at the half-court line.
Truly is. Man's got unlimited energy.
Exactly.
Spuds get the call.
Lakers lost the handle, tipped it out of bounds, and Spuds will take over. Elmore on the far side sets up the Spuds offense. Feeney at the top, handoff to Lindell. Over to Adam Jenkins. Baseline cut there wasn't open, but he does find Adam on the low block. It's going to go to work against Oisted. Oisted's got quick hands, defended him well the first time, but the rebound up and good for Adam Jenkins.
Nice battle down low with Adam. A little schmear near up against him. Looked pretty good.
Two fellers competing.
Yep.
All right, Lakers on the offensive side of the court here. Seahawk at the top of the key, over to Solberg. They dump it down into Oisted. Powered dribble, goes up for the layup. Not good, but he's fouled by Adam Jenkins on the backside. Looks like that's his first personal for Adam.
Got that number right, Carl. Good job, buddy.
Good at reading the scoreboard.
That's right.
First
as long
shot.
as they keep the numbers in front of us. Yeah.
Oisted's first shot up and good. Second attempt, no good. Oisted's got 9 on the night. Lindell brings it into the offensive side of the court, over to Feeney near side. Adam Jenkins is posted up on the baseline. He throws it out to the top to Brady Walthall. Little spin pirouette, no shot. Finds Trey Feeney. He's up in a backboard shot, no good. Lakers take over. Yellamini hard driving right hand layup. He's swatted there by Trey Feeney, but he gets him with the body. Yellamini's a tough little bugger.
Yeah, Trey got a little excited there. He put a little salt in that steak and went for it all. You know, you look at the scoreboard, Lakers are creeping back. I mean, pay attention.
17.
Yep, this can turn quickly.
Okay, Yellamini first is up and good. Yeah, it has to be difficult just in terms of getting your lungs back in shape after having over a week off. And
no, they might be young. You know, sure, it'd take you and I probably 3 months to get back to it. I'm sure they're a little quicker, but it's got to be difficult. Maybe 4 months. Maybe just give up.
Yeah, I'll just stay in my easy chair, I think. Makai Elmore at the top of the key, guarded there well by Solberg. Backdoor cut from Jenkins to Elmore, up and two.
I'm surprised he made that pass. There wasn't a lot of room there.
Guy's got good quick hands, can find the open spot, and he got a shot off. So Seahawk with the three-point attempt, just a little short. Rebounded there by Tobkin. He's up. A little floater's good. Matthew Tobkin has got 4 points on the night. David Lindell drives down the lane. Oh, I think he was going to try to dump it back to Adam and just got a hand in the way. Lindell, baseline three-point attempt. Good.
Good shot.
Senior David Lindell having a good night. 10 points for David. He's really turned into, I think, fulfilled his own expectations as a senior this year. Good to see David succeeding. Yellamini in the baseline, stolen there by Brady Walthall. Kicks it up to David Lindell. Got a guy coming behind him, but he sneaks it in there. Nice shot again, David Lindell. 12 points on the night. Lakers bring it up in the offensive side of the court. Yellamini was just trying to save it there. Gets it up to Solberg. They keep it in the court of play. Dump it down into Oisted, guarded by Trey Feeney. Goes up, no good. Lakers keep possession. Yellamini for a two-point basket. Rebounded by Makai Elmore. He pushes it into the front court. Lindell runs the point. Over to Brady Walthall, looking for a seam down the lane. He kicks it back out to Trey Feeney. Finds Adam Jenkins down in the post. Put his shoulder into Oisted there and went up just a little too strong. Oisted was playing strong defense.
Yeah, Adam might have a bruise there tomorrow.
Lakers in the front court. Solberg kicks it out to Tobkin. Rebounded by Oisted. And he's blocked by Adam Jenkins. Boy, I thought that looked clean, but Adam got him on the wrist.
And the Lakers are just putting shots up now and trying to get back to the ball game.
Yep.
And as long as Oisted's under there, he's going to give him a chance.
Second foul on Oisted, or excuse me, on Adam Jenkins. First shot's up and good. Annabelle sit. Swenson in for Jenkins. Blake Walthall and Blind come in for the Spuds. Replace David and Brady Walthall. Second shot up for Oisted is no good. Rebound by Riley Swenson. Elmore finds Belen. Belen is going to go in, but he drops it off for Trey. Nothing there. Riley Swenson, little floater in the lane. Grace under pressure.
Yeah, that was a two-footed plant with a spring. It was a nice move by the Diesel.
Yeah. A little floater, which is
coming out.
All right, Oisted had a handle, but Trey Feeney poked it away. Oisted's on the court. Picked up by Clay Perkins, who's in there for the Lakers. Seahawk at the top of the key. Finds Oisted. Down to, that's Chris Breeden in for the Lakers. And the Spuds get the rebound. Push it into the front court. Makai Elmer with a nice catch and pirouette turn up for two. That was great. Coordinated.
That was something.
Yeah, he never lost control.
I'd
Great
like
hands.
To say he planned it to go that way. But.
Well, we've got a timeout here on Detroit Lakes. 10:36 left on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. We'll step away.
We got to get you to bed.
All right, we're back in the Spud Gym. 57-34, Spuds over the Lakers. Spuds have a nice margin going here on senior night. A lot of minutes going to the senior group. Lakers take it into the front court. Seahawk off to Glagey. Chris Breeden in for the Lakers. Spuds playing tough defense here, Dan. They're head up, man to man.
Yeah, they're not giving anybody. There's no reason to stop playing.
Three-point attempt there by Glagey, no good. Rebounded by the Spuds. I'm assuming Coach Ellingson is really going to look for the Spuds to take some of this momentum into what will be a tough Friday night game. Trey Feeney there for two, where they'll take on St. Michael Albertville. Good to have some momentum moving into that level of competition. Lakers working the baseline there, turn it over. Blake Walthall up to Belinda Amati. Blend, little Euro step, left-handed move there, really nice. Two-point basket, 61-34.
Boy, he got a little gift there, like he just got a brand new Atari 2600. He was surprised by that.
Seahawk looking for a shot. Gives up the three-pointer, steps in. Two-point attempt, no good. Spuds take over the loose ball. Blake Walthall dribbles it off his knee. And that then goes to the Lakers, and ultimately there's a foul there by Brady.
Yeah,
Excuse me, Riley Swenson.
Looked like an impromptu comedy class there. Here, I'll get behind this guy.
Yeah, a bit of a mess. Seahawk brings it up for the Lakers. Tightly guarded by Belinda Amati. Seahawk finds a right-handed lane.
Shots are just not dropped for the guys.
Wouldn't go for him. Riley Swenson with the rebound. Spuds take it into the front court. Long three-point attempt by Brady Walthall. No good. Rebounded by
Well, Brady just said to himself,
Glagey.
why go an extra 4 feet when I got all of this space around me?
Take it from right here.
Yeah, but right here seems fine.
Lakers working around. Seahawk with a three-pointer attempt. Good. He's got that range. 14 points for Nate Seahawk. Spuds into the front court. Working their motion offense. Belinda Almaty down to
Go
Jake
Jake.
Tilke. Power drop step dribble.
Get
Couldn't
it
find
back,
it. Gets
but-
his own rebound. Up and good.
You know I'm going to miss the first one so I can get fouled on the second one. I love the strategy, Jake. Love what you did there.
Good for Jake. Just did a nice little drop step, wheeled to the hole, and up and over for 2. Goes to the line for the bonus. A wave of Lakers in.
Look at the wave of Lakers.
I was waiting for that all night.
So how many of these guys you think are related to Thielen, really, if you break it down? I heard he's from that town.
I'm sure they're all fans.
And they each know them in their own way.
Tilke at the line to convert the three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded there by Belinda Almaty. Up and good, and he's fouled. Go to the line.
Yeah, it's just going all Spud's way right now.
Foul goes on Oisted, his third personal. 8 minutes left here on the Muscatel Subaru Spuds TV.
I would guarantee you the Lakers want a rematch on this thing in about 7 days.
Yeah, I think you're right. Solberg top of the key, guarded there by Brady Walthall. I was going to double check the numbers. Good attempt there by Chris Breeden for the Lakers. Another shot up by the Lakers, no good. Spuds get the rebound and move it into the front court. Tilke down in the baseline
kidding?
turnaround
Oh.
jumper, just couldn't get it to go. It's a good, strong move, though.
Got a little excited.
Jake Tilke's world tonight. We're just living in it.
Thank you for letting us visit, Jake.
Oh, nuts. Looks like we got a foul there on Riley Swenson. It's 5th team foul. Lakers not into the bonus yet.
Relatively low foul game.
Yeah, pretty
Both
clean.
halves.
That
Yeah.
first half went by really
Yeah.
quickly. Solberg with the three-point
Yeah.
attempt is good.
Nice shot.
Nice smooth three-pointer from the baseline. 66-40, 26-point lead now by the Spuds. And they'll move it into the front court. Working around the perimeter. Backdoor cut. Oh, my gosh. Nice backdoor cut by Riley Swenson, who then handed it right off to Tilke, but he just couldn't get the handle there. It's a good little offensive play. Again, Spuds working around the perimeter. Dump it down into Tilke. It's working on Oisted. Finds Riley Swenson in the baseline for a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Brady Walthall. Kicks it out of bounds.
Oh, he gets a call.
Got the call there.
He
Solberg
did.
got called for a personal foul on a push.
Got caught up in the little bungle-hoos in there again.
Ball
We've seen more and more of those these days.
It's very true.
It is. More this year than last, Carl.
There weren't any last year. There weren't
right.
any bungle hoosins last year. Tilke again working down on the block. Come on, Jake, find yourself. Oh, he got stuffed there, got his own rebound. Lakers Lakers pick it up. They're moving it in the front court, but then Riley Swenson steals it.
Great defense by Oisted past there, and then have it come right back at him.
Almaty drives the lane, tries to pass it off. He kicks it out to Blake Walthall for a three-pointer. Is no good.
We got the rainbow, no sunshine on that one.
That's true. 26-point lead here by the Spuds.
And Brady continues to be a pain in the butt.
Going after every ball.
Love it.
I'm sure Coach Ellingson loves to see that competitiveness in his group. With 6 minutes left, they're up by 26. Lindell and Feeney check in for the Spuds. They'll replace Tilke and Brady Walthall. I think actually Tilke's might have a bit of a bum knee, and he's still playing through it.
Yeah. He doesn't limp on the court when he gets off.
Yeah.
He's
Kind of
favoring it.
Favors that right leg. All right, Lakers on the offensive side. And swatted away there by Trey Feeney.
He went picking apples.
Into the tuba. Solberg will trigger it out of bounds for the Lakers. Kicks it right back to Solberg. And then Tobkin finds Solberg driving down in the lane there. He goes up for a basket. It's fouled on the act. I think that was Trey. He'll go to the line. Yep, fouls on Trey Feeney. It's his second personal. That's the 7th team foul on the Spuds. Lakers will be in the bonus the rest of the way.
Best thing they can do is just keep driving on the Spuds, get
Yep.
them in foul trouble.
Just pressing on
get
offense.
yourself to the line.
Solberg, first shot up and good. Second of 2, no good, short, rebounded by Riley Swenson. Spuds push it into the front court. Alamati find Trey Feeney, Riley Swenson, far side wing, three-pointer attempt just a little short. Rebounded there by Glagey. He turns it over. Spuds pick it up. David Lindell for 2 in the lane.
Smart play by Lindell. Let him fly right over.
Yep, good hands by the Spuds there. Glagey walks it into the front court. Finds Breeden. Back to Topkin.
And Jake's coming back in again.
Long three-point attempt by Solberg is no good. Rebounded there by Blake Walthall. Lindell pushes it into the Spuds front court. Trey Feeney to Blake Walthall. David Lindell's a cutter, step back shot, passed it up. Belinda Almaty, three-point attempt from the baseline, well short. Trey was trying to knock it off a Laker, and the Laker player was smart enough just to jump up and get out of the way.
Solberg saw it coming. He goes, I will not let you do that to me.
Yep. Long cross-court pass tipped out of bounds by Riley Swenson. Here comes Tilke again, 42.
No, he jumped it like, when you go snipe hunting and those things come after your shins, and he went right over it. Those snipes are little buggers, I tell you. Ever done snipe hunting, Carl?
I have not. He's nothing if not nifty. Here comes Elliot Hoff in for the Spuds. And Makai Elmore. All right, fun to see a few of the additional guys on the Spuds team getting some time tonight. Long three-point attempt there by Glagey is good. 24-point lead, 68-44. Spuds over the Lakers. Three-pointer attempt by Brady Walthall's up and good.
Peek-a-boo on that three-point.
Smooth as silk.
Yep. It's a quick draw McGraw on that thing.
Glagey drops it down in the lane. That was Perkins. Shot was no good. Spuds rebounded it. I think the ball will stay with the Lakers. Oh, excuse me. Oisted will go to the line. First shot's up and good. Number 13, Mason Hammer in for the Lakers. Second shot for Oisted is good. He's got 12 points on the night. Adam Jenkins comes in to spell Jake Tilke. And here comes Jamal Dixon. Getting a little time.
And we got a Stumo on the court.
Yeah, Karsten Stumo, 22 into the ball game. 4 minutes left here. Makai moves it into the front court for the Spuds. Far side to Stumo, back to Elmore. Dixon drops it down into Adam Jenkins. Karsten over to Makai. Adam Jenkins working hard down on the block there. They got to feed the man. Out to Elliot Hoff on the perimeter. Stumo on the far side wing hits Hoff. Reverses the ball to Makai Elmore. He goes in for a strong layup. I'm surprised.
Clobbered.
Yeah, he didn't get the initial call there. Went up for the shot, no good. He'll go to the line. First shot for Makai, up and good. 72-46, 3:34 left in the Birds Trucking Equipment scoreboard. Second shot, no good. I think Coach Ellingson was trying to get the general.
Yep.
Mr. Angadi, Julio into the ball game here with 3.5 minutes left. Jamal Dixon playing tight defense in the front top there. Lakers up for a 2-point shot attempt is good. That's number 23, Clay Perkins. Spuds swinging around the perimeter. Stumo to Dixon. Elliott Hoff picks it up. Tries to find Makai Elmore. Stolen there by the Lakers, number 23, Clay Perkins. Just couldn't get it down. Elmore gets the rebound, pushes it to the baseline. Three-point attempt by Jamal Dixon is good. Three-pointer for Jamal Dixon. He's a junior. Good to see Jamal score. All right, Lakers in the front court. Breeden off to Hammer. Stolen there by the Spuds. They're going to push it ahead. Makai Elmore up for the layup. He's fouled in the act. He'll go to the line. Elmore goes to the line. Well, with the win tonight, Dan, let's assuming that this holds in the last 2 minutes, which I think it will. I think the Spuds will move to 5-7 overall.
That is good math.
Again, I think I've said this all throughout the year, but the Spuds seem to be, really making progress every game. I think they've got a real good shot at being a 500 ball club at the end of the year as they move into postseason competition.
We got 2 regular season games after this, I believe.
Maybe more than that.
Do we?
Breckenridge, STMA, and Marshall. Yeah.
Games,
Yep. Lakers looking for a shot there. Stolen away by Makai Elmore. He's going to push it up to Karsten Stumo, who goes in for 2 points.
Away, Stumo.
My boy. Got a quick timeout here just to get some fresh Spuds into some time for the last 2 minutes. John Jenkins coming in. Giulio Ngati, I didn't get him called in last time. He's going to be in for the Spuds. That's number 30. We call him
the General.
The General.
Is that who you're speaking of?
That's him.
He's out on the court. I know his father couldn't be here tonight, and I'd like to give a call out to Mr. Robert Ngati. We miss your presence. I hope you're doing well at home.
Here in spirit.
Yep, here in spirit always.
Lakers will take it out of bounds. That's Devin Berg for the Lakers. Backcourt there, Mason Hammer brings it in, guarded by Giulio. Ethan Carrier. Bunch of new Lakers getting some time in here. Hunter Walkenheim also in for the Spuds. Had a great JV game tonight. He's had a really great season, to be honest overall. Had a good year. Perkins guarded by Stumo. Lakers still moving it around. Long three-point attempt there by number 32, Ethan Carrier. Rebounded here by the Spuds. Ngati pushes it into the front court, finds Jamal Dixon. Oh, he's fouled going in. That'll be a non-shooting foul. It's only the 15th foul for the Lakers, so just simply be Spud possession. A full line change here for the Spuds.
fresh legs.
Michael Haugo, Mason Hills, Dylan Zimmerman, Ray Altenburn. Who's that kid? Who's that guy? And John Jenkins. Fun to see these guys get their time. It's Dylan Zimmerman looking for a three-pointer, just a little long. Rebounded up and good by John Jenkins. Lakers bring it up. 49 seconds left in the contest. Well, again, it's important, I think, to recognize the DL Lakers had a bunch of time off here tonight, and it certainly had to have some impact on their pep in their step. That's Jenkins up for a two-point basket. We'll have to keep an eye on the Lakers as they finish out their regular season and move into section competition. Lakers moving around. Three-point attempt is off the mark. Lakers get their own rebound again. Follow-up no good. Three-point attempt here at the end. Rebounded by Dylan Zimmerman. Michael Haugo brings it up court.
2 seconds
Zimmerman.
left. That'd be game.
That'll do it.
Pleasure here, Carl.
Good to work with you again tonight, Dan. Final score 81-48. Spuds over the Lakers on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. Thanks for watching Spud TV, sponsored by Muscatel Subaru in Moorhead. Wish everybody a pleasant evening, and we'll be back again. I think Spuds compete against St. Michael Albertville on Friday night. That one will be on the call as well. We'll be down there, and then we'll follow up with more Spuds games after that. So thanks for listening, everyone. Good to have you along, and we'll see you next time.
Drive safe.